Hello, my name is John.
And I'm Nikki, and we are the bosses next door.
And what are we doing today?
Today, we are playing a little game of this or that. We are going to put our business and our marriage on the line and see what kind of answers we come up with.
Yep. And for those who don't know, we own a couple companies. We own a landscape company out of Phoenix. We own a high-level virtual assistant called CallBoss. And then we also own a software company that we're getting ready to release.
Perfect.
Fair?
So that's perfect. And the rules of the game is just no overthinking. It's rapid fire. And if you're slow, you lose a point.
Got it.
You ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Round one. Who is most likely to forget to answer an email?
He is.
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely
Actually,
not. You don't even check your email.
I don't check my emails.
You've got people for that.
So I would never miss it.
Oh, shut up. But that's not the actual answer. You wouldn't by way of others.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I get it because I got it right. Who's going to keep track of the points?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. See if we can remember.
Sure will.
Who actually enjoys doing the books?
Me?
Yeah, he knows the numbers better than I do, but I don't know if you actually enjoy it. Do you enjoy it?
I'm starting to. I've learned to like it.
That's probably a good answer because you do dive in and you can see trends and you really can pick out things that are off. So I would say you probably do enjoy it now.
Well, now that I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Not me, you can keep it.
Yeah.
Who caves first in a negotiation?
Me.
She does.
Yeah, I absolutely do. Because it's better to just be done with it and find an answer and keep it pushing.
And you get pissed off later and hear about it all evening.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Who remembers customers by their first name?
Me.
Yeah, Nikki.
Absolutely.
I can tell you the house, the bushes, what kind of plants they have there.
And I could tell you who it was.
Yep.
And who I was speaking to.
Especially when it first started.
Yeah, now it's a lot harder, but there are still names that have been with us a long time that pop up, and I'm like, yeah, I know who that is. They're fantastic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who accidentally starts a new business idea mid-conversation?
Me.
John.
I always have ideas and I have to wrangle myself in because simplicity is goal. And I think that if you have too much noise, you can't really grow anything.
And you spit them out at random times during the day. So, like, you can be working and then you're like, wait, what? I have to listen to this whole scenario? Yes, that could be great. We'll come back to that.
Yep.
Perfect.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of round one.
Okay, so who won round one?
I did.
I got the answers right. You just word that right answer more often.
Yep.
That means you won.
Fair.
Don't look at me when you answer the question. Look at me.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Round two. This or that business. Hard client or slow month?
Hard client.
Fire someone or have an awkward money talk?
Awkward money talk.
Awkward money talk.
Gotta be faster.
I know.
All cash, no card, or all card, no cash?
All cash, no card.
Work weekends forever or never take a vacation again?
Wait, if you work weekends forever, can you not take a vacation? Because you're always working weekends?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Never
So-
take a vacation.
I don't know.
But no.
I guess you can vacation on the week.
That's right.
Sure. Okay.
So what is it?
Okay. I don't know. I don't like either answer.
I don't either.
One employee who's amazing or three who are just okay?
One employee
One
that's amazing.
Okay, that completes round two.
Right, this is going way too fast.
Okay.
Wait, go back to round two. Question one again.
Hard client or slow month?
Which would I rather deal with?
This or that business.
Hard client or slow month?
You got to pay the bills.
I know, but
One hard client? Yeah, sorry, you're not a great fit.
yeah, you make it that easy. It's never that easy.
No.
You're probably right, though. Deal with the hard client. Slow months suck bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we solved that one.
All right, round three. This or that us, not business.
Us.
Who's the better boss?
Me.
Me.
Go ahead. Is that the question? Who's the better boss? I think Nikki's more sympathetic. Fair.
I'm getting a little rough these days.
But more sympathetic, probably more logical.
I'm logical. I just feel too much.
You're irrational.
Did you say irrational or rational?
Irrational.
I'm not irrational.
Man, we go on a roller coaster
I
ride.
mean, I can see how you might think that, but it doesn't mean it's right at all.
All right.
Who's the better boss? I think we're both good bosses for different reasons, and we're probably not supposed to elaborate on these, but
Yeah, I think we are good bosses in different aspects for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, and we've grown tremendously. So.
Fair.
Who actually started this whole thing?
John. I didn't want to be here. It just evolved.
I think if I realized how hard business was in the beginning, I think if we started a long time ago, it would have been different because we started in our 30s.
We were in our 30s.
And so if we would have started a long time ago, we talk about that sometimes, like how crazy could it have been? But I think that we just weren't ready or mature enough. We dabbled into some stuff, but I think diving into it and there's no other way, but it has to succeed was a big reason that we had success.
Yeah, and then I think about people who like we answer for that we've known for a long time, right? And some of them, for example, shout out Jordan Roper because you're killing the game out there in Tennessee. But like Jordan, right? He was younger. He had a wife. He didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So he had, okay, we're going to do this, but there's writing on it for sure. You got to pay your bills. You got all that, but you didn't have kids. But he started it. It started to get some traction. It got better. He ironed out things to make it even smoother. And then he started having kids, right?
Yeah, we just went ass backwards.
Yeah.
We had a family, we had pay bills, and then we went and started a business out of desperation.
Right, out of desperation. And I think had we have been younger and maybe structured a little differently or did it as some of our friends did, it would be different now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who'd survive a week running the other side solo?
Me.
No, me.
No. I don't think so.
You're funny.
There's so many things that happen at Little John's that Nikki has no idea about. Like
Again, that's funny.
employees, things that are happening outside, trucks getting repaired, equipment getting moved around.
It's funny.
Talking to our big contractors.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that part. Again, we'll take a page out of the Women's Business Enterprise. I would find somebody to do it and hire somebody to handle it.
Wait.
I don't have to do it.
The question was what, Nikki? What?
Yeah.
What was the question, Darcy?
Who'd survive a week running the other
Yeah, a week.
I can run the other
find somebody
side.
in a week to
Holy
go hire and get
cow.
them going?
For
What are we
long-term
talking about?
efficiency, yes, I would find someone and hire them, and it wouldn't be you. However, if I had to do it myself, I know what happens outside. I know who's outside, except for the new people you hired last week. I don't know who they are, but we can figure it out. I know what routes we're doing. I know where to find the information I need to find it. I have access to all the business accounts. You don't know the passwords to all those accounts.
Don't need to know
but
passwords.
I can get into everything that we need to be successful for a week.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Let me give you Kevin's number.
And I'll give it right back. He can email me.
Who's more likely to quit first if money wasn't a thing?
Me. I'd quit tomorrow.
Oh, damn. That's
I'd
probably
start
true.
something else, but I'd quit tomorrow.
Would you start something else if money wasn't the question?
It's still got to do something, right? But I don't know. Things change over time. And 7 years ago, I was super passionate about all the things that we were doing. And now, being in it for so long, I'm trying to, what brings me joy, right? Does this all still bring me joy? I don't know, but I'm still doing it. Dance brought me joy for however many years that was. And at some point, I had to retire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who knows what the next thing would be? I don't know. Maybe a product instead of a service? I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. Because we would just take the money and reinvest it in the businesses and keep pushing. I know that, but you don't have any quit. Our kids don't have any quit. I know that we're not allowed to quit. It's not a thing. But in that scenario.
Yeah. Got it.
Fair?
Who's the secretly funny one in meetings?
I think we're equally funny.
Yeah, I think we like throw some one-offs that throw people off.
We have that banter.
Banter. Oh. Yeah, I know that's coming.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yes. I think we both have our own little whatever. We do banter back and forth quite a bit.
And it's never that serious. I mean, We're never like knucking and bucking, like, you know.
No.
It's okay.
No, you get feisty though.
So do you.
But yeah, I think all equally, like, we do have our fair share of, like, we do want to have fun, right? We do want to make it a good time, but I think there's times where it just needs to get very, very serious. So, time and place for
There's a
all.
lot of those times. There's a lot of serious stuff behind the scenes.
Oh man,
Who's more likely to forget something important?
Nikki.
Oh. Yeah, I'd probably own that. If I didn't make a calendar reminder, it's gone. And it may be set for the wrong time. It happens.
Or day.
Or day. There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot I'm responsible for.
Yep, absolutely.
Who's the bigger workaholic?
John.
Me. I think I do not want to fail. And I have crazy goals. Like, I'm coming up to where I'm 49. And so I have these goals that I'm trying to hit. And so I think it's like really, really pushing. I think also I think that part of the problem is like, it's just having 3 companies has been that's been harder than I thought it was going to be probably initially. So we're working on offloading them right now or some form of fashion.
More help.
Yep.
Yeah. I like boundaries. I like breaks. I don't like being too close to anything. So I like my reprieve.
Yeah. I just want it to go.
I know. You're just like, just keep driving. Just keep driving.
That's right.
I know.
Who would survive longer on a reality TV show?
Me.
I wouldn't even go. So your dad.
I'll survive longer because, like, I want to win.
That's
Whatever
exactly
that is.
it. Heck yeah. So right now we're watching Special Forces, and we don't typically watch a lot of reality TV. But I think the whole time we've been watching this show, you're like, I could do that. I could do that. And I'm like, ain't no way I'd be doing that. I wouldn't even sign up.
No.
Would you do the little helicopter? No, heck
Oh,
no.
no, man. I
Heck
think
no.
I'd try.
You would probably try. No, I wouldn't, because that's irrational. We're not doing that.
Man.
Yeah.
Who would be voted off first by their own staff?
Me.
What? You think so?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the current flavor.
What?
This is the current flavor. How you feeling right now?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
No, I feel like, yeah, I would get voted off.
Both companies or just one? All the companies or just one?
No, probably just one.
Yeah.
I think 2 would keep me around. Yeah. How about you? Which one are you getting voted off of?
I don't know if I get voted off anything.
Well, that's your frame of mind. You're like, I ain't going nowhere. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because software needs us. Right?
You're MacGyver, so you're a good asset to have on any of these teams because you make stuff happen.
Appreciate
and you
it.
can fix stuff. Like you're out there tinkering with trucks and you're like, did you check this and look at this? Because this injects to this. You just know too much about everything, you know? But it's a good skill to have. I don't have it. So I don't want to know too much about a lot of stuff.
No.
Yeah, back to that feisty. Feeling some kind of way.
You?
Always, yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
So it's all good.
Yep. So I think overall, like it is interesting to take a little, this is just fun, but it's interesting to take a little peek inside, right? Just go off questions that potentially, maybe not really be prepared for, not being prepared for the answer, but I think it is interesting that depending on the day, the time, the season of it, right, it'd be different. You could ask us in a month or 2 months, it'd be completely different answers.
Oh, we'll look back at this episode and go, oh, we know what was going on like in our lives at that time, which affect how you feel about the answers, right? In a month or whatever you're saying, it could be that I'd be like, oh yeah, no, we can take on the world. Like, you know what I mean? It could be totally different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think all too often people romanticize a business, and the reality is the business is a real business is harder as you go, right? Do you have the systems, the processes in place? Do you have the team to sell? Do you have the team to carry out the work?
Even when you have all that in place, there's still so many things that can just come up in a day that just set the tone for everything else. And you go in with a vision and a plan of what it's going to look like today, and I'm going to do this, and I haven't even opened my email yet, and I've been here 4 hours. You just never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Super interesting. Yeah.
But I think it's neat for people to get to see an inside view of kind of how we are. But that is legit how we are. We go back and forth about everything.
Everything.
Spicy, not spicy, like it doesn't matter. We're still going to hash it out and figure out how to come out on top.
Yeah, and I think there's things working on the back end that we don't really talk about because it will talk about it eventually, but there's things that we feel that are coming that we really need to be prepared for in all of our businesses. And I think it's like, okay, we pass this off to the next person. We do these things like, yes, there's highs and lows, but really to run a business efficiently, I think you have to kind of keep that mid-level, right?
Yeah.
And it's not always easy to do because feelings get hurt and personalities don't quite mesh sometimes, or the best intentions are seen different. And it's being able to pull yourself away and like, all right, man, what is really happening? I think all too often that is a big reason why companies don't succeed, is that they let that get in the way. And it really could be as simple as a misunderstanding, or they're just burned out, don't know how to communicate, take it upon themselves, right? Think they're doing well, good intentions, but it has bad consequences.
So many factors.
Yeah,
like deadlines, internal deadlines, external deadlines, things you didn't even know you had to do when somebody's in your email and you're like, wait, what? Mm-hmm. Where did this come from?
Yeah.
I have to do this for what?
Well, and especially as you scale, right? So like our lawn care company has a lot of customers, and to watch that roll on a day-to-day basis it is pretty remarkable that the team just rolls, right? We got a good system in place and everything else, but it is amazing. But it's also pretty amazing that I think that we consistently look at it and like, how do we do better?
Yeah, I mean, example for that, right? I used to be in charge of all the trucks as far as like getting plates, getting tags, getting insurance, getting all the things. And now it's like, shout out to Nathan. He's got teammates to help him get emissions done and get paperwork to me so that I can get tags, so that I can make sure we're, up to par on our insurance, and that we have all the right trucks with the right VINs. And what do we have? Like 16 trucks out there now?
22.
See, I don't even know, but I know when they're due and people are like, hey, this is the next one. Okay, cool. I don't have to keep all that myself and set all those reminders anymore because there's other people helping with that. I forgot we just added 3. I was there for that, but math,
And we got 2 more to go, 3 more to go.
It's crazy, but I'm grateful for all the help.
Yeah, no, I think it's really good. You empower people, and some people can run with it and do a really good job.
Yeah.
I think some other people, they do a good job until they forget, right? And it's just a constant reminder and being the cheerleader or whatever. I think it's very interesting. You hear some of these bigger companies, they actually don't have an office anymore because their job is to make sure the team is functioning the way it needs to function.
Yeah.
Going from spot to spot, sitting with a person a couple hours that day, really like, okay, what do you do on a daily basis? Let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting way of growing the business.
This is so like side conversation to our this or that, but you're very right, because when you invest the time in the people to be like, okay, show me what you do, then people get guarded. Then we have gatekeepers who don't want to show you exactly what they do because they don't want to lose their role. So we're navigating all these different personalities, feelings, right? Roles and positions. Like, it's very difficult to keep everybody happy. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, we all have things that we're accountable for. And it always sticks with me that somebody on the left said it was great until it wasn't. It was fun until it wasn't anymore. And I feel like with a comment like that, that person that was let go didn't see all the things that they weren't doing right anymore. They were coasting along. And I think that can be said for anything. Yeah, it's going to be great until it isn't. If you're owning what you're supposed to do and handling business, it's always great. Do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but I think on that point, and just in general, right? Mm-hmm. I think that it's easier to blame versus to take responsibility, right? In life, that's either for the employee or the employer. I think also it's very interesting because every time that something happens, you learn from it. You really do. I try to learn from everything.
Right.
Okay, we lost this person. Why? Okay, well, they thought this and this and this. Okay, well, I could see how they feel that way. Or, you know what? No, that's not really kind of what happened. But it gives me another slide or a Rolodex to be like, okay, I know for next time I need to make sure this and this and this happens, right?
Right.
It's like our onboarding for 90 days, onboarding for a new employee at Little John's. We have a process it's loose. We want to tighten that up pretty hard. So it's like very clear. Here's the instructional video. Here's what to expect. Here's the things to log into. This is what happens after your first, second, third week. You're checking in after 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of thing. Because now, once those are, and now we just eliminated some issues for newer employees, right?
Right.
Who don't feel involved or don't feel some kind of way.
Like they were set up for success. And we have all that for that role, for all of the roles at Little John's. We have it all laid out. But for the people that start in busy season, you might miss a piece of that. Because it's like, we got to go. And so I hear what you're saying. Exactly
right. So you take that and you spread that across all the businesses, right? It's like, everything that happens, I always am trying to learn. We lose a customer that's like, oh my gosh, this is what happens. Like I'll start asking the questions. Okay, but what about this and this and this? And it doesn't always work like that customer was a difficult customer. Maybe, right? But that customer maybe just had that was the one willing to speak up and say that there was something that sucked about what we did. And if that's the case, then how do we fix it?
Right.
Because it's really interesting. You get people like, well, they never like us, and all of a sudden you put a new crew over there for lawn care, and they're like, oh my God, I just want to call in or send an email, which takes effort. Like this crew did amazing. Okay, stop.
Right.
Okay, this crew did amazing. Everybody says this customer's a pain in the butt. We all have that, oh my gosh, she's calling or he's calling again. Okay, what did we do? Maybe we're not doing the service we should be providing. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we're cutting a corner every time we're at that house.
Exactly right. Right. So like that goes for any business, right? For Call Boss, for Little John's, for everything. It's like, man, what happened for the customer standpoint or even the employee standpoint, right? Did we talk to that employee enough to where they knew exactly where they stood? Did we do a keep, stop, start? Did we do whatever that is? Did we review them?
Retrain. Yep.
Yeah, retrain, right? It's like, man, how many, and we've actually had some employees that do amazing once they know where they stand. We've had some people at Little John's that, man, I thought for sure we're going to get let go. And it's like we had a conversation with them and it just, boom, whole new person.
Conversation or change the team or, you know, when you change the route, change something. And then all of a sudden, oh, wait, they're doing so much better.
Right.
Who knew? So.
Right. You are Call Boss. You have people who come in late consistently and say, okay, what's going on? Oh my gosh, I have this and this and this going on.
Let's change your start time.
Exactly. And just like, man, that little fix. Or you know what? I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because of this is happening. Okay, well, how do we make this adjustment? Or
if you're feeling like that, are other people feeling like that? And it's a team shift that needs to happen, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think make sure the culture is good. And if it starts to go sideways, how do you get the culture corrected? Because the culture is going to tell you a lot of things, right? You're going to have the one-offs. You're going to have the people who are like, man, all they do is complain. Okay, well, if they always complain, why are they complaining? Is it because they just like to hear themselves talk? Or is there a bigger problem that we need to deal with?
And or is there something going on in their world that makes them always come in and complain?
Right.
Figure out your life.
Exactly right.
Right now, at this point, there are so many people with issues that work for us. Like everybody needs to take a step back and figure out their life. Figure out your health and your life.
Yeah.
Because it pays to be healthy. We had another episode on that. But like when you're feeling better, you're moving, you're getting around, your mindset is different when you come to work. If you're not healthy and you're still trying to work and things hurt and this doesn't work and I've got issues, let's try to fix some of the issues that we can control.
Yeah, would you send me the creature of habit?
I don't know. When was that? It
was a creature of habit. Basically, like you're a creature of habit of bad habits or good habits, right? You can get up every day and like set the tone for yourself. It can be a crappy day, a happy day, right? What do you do to set the mood, right? I get up every morning. I used to go in the gym at 3:30 in the morning, but now our start times and we have meetings super early in the morning. And so like it just doesn't allow me to do that. But I go for a 3-mile walk at 3 in the morning. And it's like, but man, I pray, I have music on the background when I'm done, and I just go over everything that's going on. It's like I dump everything out of my brain. So it's like, okay, I'm ready to go.
Right. And that's what works for you.
Yeah, exactly. But it's even the music, right? Like I listen to the lo-fi, just the very background music, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it, like other stuff, like I'll be like processing stuff and get more stressed out for the damn music I'm listening to, right?
And then I get here and turn on like the house music and it's a party.
Yeah, that.
But like same can be said, like I don't want to I don't want to say I don't want you. I do want to come in and have a positive attitude every day. And I come in and I say hello to everybody and take a minute to make sure everybody's good before I sit down to do my work. But there's not every day that I roll up in here and I'm just like, yes, I'm happy. I'm not. But I want to give that to the people, right? They don't need to know if I'm not happy for some reason or that like there's 17 things crashing down that I can't control, right? I still am going to smile when I walk through that door and be like, good morning. And how was your weekend? Or talk to me. What's going on? Make sure everybody's set. You know, that's a choice that I make every day, no matter what. It's easier to do here at Little John's because I physically can see people when I walk through. And I used to go on and say on the break channel, good morning every day, but I just haven't in a while, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still watching and I do talk to people early, like 4:00 in the morning, but I'm not on in good morning every day.
Yeah.
But it's a choice that we make.
It is a choice we make.
Yes.
And I think that all too often, like, so you talk about like health and everything else, like you can choose, there's things that are going to happen in your life that you cannot control.
For sure.
But control the controllable, right? Your mindset, your health, the way you do things, right, can really set yourself up for success. You were giving me a bad time about setting all my clothes out. I set all my clothes out at night because I literally get out of bed, I get ready, I come in, and I get dressed. And it's like everything's right there. And you're like, why do you do that?
Well, because you know what you're going to grab every day. You wear a similar uniform every day, right? So you know what you're going to grab. I was just like, why are you laying it out? But your answer was very sweet. Why are you laying it out?
Not to wake you up.
To not wake me up.
That's right.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. Not like you who comes in and watches TikTok and turns on lights.
Stop it. Your ass is scrolling anyway.
Yeah,
Shut up.
whatever. But anyways, I just think that I think there's a lot to it. So yes, things can go on in seasons in the business and life and being an employee or being an employer, can set you off. And you're right. We can come back and look at this in 6 months or whatever. Like, man, we know what was going on at this time, right? Good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes you have to fake the funk.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, right, then you can bring everybody else down. They don't need to know. They don't need to know all the struggles and everything else. You're trying to collect money. You're trying to get this done. You're trying to make all the things happen, right? Like growing a business is very, very tough.
All the risks.
Especially as you have employees and contracts and all these things, because now you have to meet the needs of the employees, the contracts, everything that's going on, the vendors, everything. Yeah. And it's not always pleasant.
No, it was a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, super, super interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it.
Hope you enjoyed this or that and then a little extra at the end.
Right. All right. Till the next one.
See you on the next one.
All right. Bye.